Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you were with us for the girls' game, to Yreka High School. We continue our coverage here on mybasin.com with the boys' consolation championship between Red Bluff and Klamath Union. I'm Matt Bowling. Good to be with you today. Klamath Union girls lost 56-46 to Orland in the consolation final. Pelicans boys trying to avoid the same fate. Bogate loses the ball. It results in a tie-up. Zachary Stevens to inbound for the Spartans. Giuseppe Garnica. Almost stolen by Grafton Wata. Garnica. Corner three is good for Zachary Stevens. And it's an early 3-0 lead for Red Bluff. Bogate steps on the line. Pelicans turn it over. Caden Leaf. They look to go underneath, and it's turned over. Ahead to Grafton Wata. He keeps it in bounds acrobatically and finds Bogate on the other side. Ed Case doesn't like the way things are looking out there, though, so he's going to call a timeout. I'm Matt Bowling. This is high school basketball on mybasin.com.
Mybasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
the pace and reach of social media,
the information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
MyBasin.com is your go-to place for news,
sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Early 3-0 lead for Red Bluff here in the boys' consolation game at the Yreka Invitational. Klamath Union keeps the ball. Lassett Hankins to inbound. Gets it to Bogate. Bogate almost lost it. Goes to Wata. Wata did lose it. Taken away by Stevens. Underneath, sent back out. Fouled on the shot is Stevens. Or actually Cooper Sides. Sides misses the first free throw. Foul was on Landon Bogate. That's his first. Second free throw bounces off the rim and is taken away by Wata. Wata, coast to coast. Sent up to Sides. They lose the ball. Lassett Hankins recovers for the layup. This is Garnica. Pressured by Bryce Peterson. Sides. Fires into the corner for Stevens. Stevens, baseline layup. Got the ball back, but his foot was out of bounds. Lassett Hankins into Bogate. Peterson. Vanerath trying to go baseline, sends it back to Lassett Hankins, who is fouled. Into Peterson. Vanerath, defender falls down. He hands it to Peterson. Peterson fakes, drives baseline, too strong off the glass. Garnica. Tried to go to Owens. It was too tall. They're able to keep possession, though. Garnica will drive now. Now he goes to Owens on the block, but it's blocked by Vanerath. Caden Leaf to Owens. 3 for Leaf. Won't go. Rebounded and sent ahead by Peterson. Vanerath waits for help. Pass off target into the backcourt. Almost midway through the first quarter. It's a 4-3 lead for Klamath Union. This game was originally slated for a 10:30 start. Wound up being a little late as Lassett Hankins steals the inbound but loses it. Pass goes out of bounds, though. Klamath Union will have possession. There was a delay in the girls' game when an Orland three-pointer was incorrectly given to Klamath Union on the scoreboard, and it took several minutes to resolve the issue. Wata with the layup. Took them a few minutes just to notice that the scoreboard was incorrect. Nothing incorrect here so far, though. It's a 6-3 lead for Klamath Union. Some tight defense by Jason Zhu. Earns a reaction from the bench and an interception by Lassett Hankins. Three for Vanerath, and one! Chance at a 4-point play for the senior. Klamath Union had 30 turnovers in each of their first 2 games. Well, they had 30 on Thursday, 31 yesterday. Pelicans have forced a few here early, and it's gotten them some good results. Tilden Kaufman is going to take the free throw. As Vanerath was injured. Another takeaway by the Pelicans. Here's Zhu. Has it tapped out of bounds. Lassett Hankins. Bogate. Wata Wata drives, has his shot blocked. That was Sides getting a hand on it. In the corner, Stevens. Bryce Owens going to work on Bogate. Shot would not fall. Shu. Wata. Shu. Hands it to Kaufman. Kaufman loses it, gets it back. Wata for three. Rims out. Out of bounds. Last touched by Red Bluff. Shu. Corner three, Kaufman. No good. Ryan Ross the rebound. Here's Leaf in transition. His layup misses. Comes back to Bridwell. Bridwell threads it underneath to Leaf, who lays it in. Placid Hankins pass intercepted by Bridwell, and he gets the layup on the other end. Back-to-back buckets for Red Bluff, and they cut it to 9-7. A minute 18 left in the first quarter. Bogate looking to drive, gets into the paint and finishes. Bogate, good defense on the other end. Gives it right back. Losing the ball on the layup attempt was Ross. Now ahead to Wata, who does finish the layup. Losing the handle was Jonathan Sears, and it's another turnover for the Spartans. Placid Hankins giving Zhu some props for more good defense. 39.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Peterson intercepted. Ross throws it down. Placid Hankins in the corner. Finds space for a three that's off the mark. Bridwell the rebound. Ahead to Leaf. Leaf gets by Placid Hankins. Misses the layup. Placid Hankins the other way. Placid Hankins put back. Good for Vanerath. And a full court heave is nowhere close to the basket. That's how we'll end the first quarter. Klamath Union 15, Red Bluff 9, here on mybasin.com.
Mybasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
The information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Klamath Union with a 15-9 lead over Red Bluff after one quarter here in the Consolation Championship game at the Yreka Invitational. Matt Bowling here with you on the main court. Josh Eldridge is on the side court broadcasting the Henley Boys versus Brookings Harbor game. That's the 7th place game. That game is also available on mybasin.com. Nice feed to Ryan Ross. And the Spartans have the first points of the period. Kaufman pulls a three, misses off the back rim. Ross the board, picked up by Leaf. Ross into Bridwell, corner three, won't go. Rebound tapped out by Red Bluff. Peterson to Kaufman. Peterson. Wata. Back to Peterson. Lassett Hankins to Wata. Vanerath. Kaufman. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Kaufman drives, loses the ball. Caden Leaf. Gets it back, pulls a three, airballs it. Kept alive by Bridwell, but sent right to Grafton Wata. Pelicans have numbers. Peterson's three misses. Lassett Hankins chases down the board. Sends it over to Vanerath. He saw trouble on the shot, tried to throw it to Peterson, but it went out of bounds. Kaufman checks out now. As Leaf gets set to inbound on the other end. Oh, he throws it right to Peterson. Lassett Hankins finishes the lay-in. Through contact, the senior. And now we have a foul call. Six minutes even left in the second quarter. 6-point lead for Klamath Union. Garnica trying to drive, taken away for a moment by Vanerath. Sides. Underneath, and the finish by Owens. Bogate to Lassett Hankins, fired over to Vanerath. Vanerath steps out. And we will have a timeout called. I'm Matt Bowling. This is high school basketball on mybasin.com.
Sports was kind of what defined me as a person. I loved to play every sport I could possibly play. The Abbeys was really the family stomping ground for all of our community. Saturday afternoon soccer tournaments, we'd head over to Abbeys afterwards. And then when we got up into middle school, on our way home, we'd stop at Abbeys after basketball games. When I go home, I want to see two things when I drive through Winston. I want to see my Abbeys and I want to see my high school. And those are the two memories that stick out the most to me.
Red Bluff to inbound, coming out of the timeout. Leaf gets it to Garnica. Garnica pressured by Peterson. Now to Owens. Underneath, Garnica. 2-point game. Peterson in transition to Vanerath in the corner, and he is fouled. Peterson sends it up to Bogate. Last touched by Leaf. Peterson to Vanerath. Peterson gets it back, pulls a three, airballs it. Now Garnica. Owens. Leaf. Eli Hohenberger. Deep three, misses. Garnica off the mark. Bogate pulls in the board, able to get it to Lassett Hankins. He fires ahead to Vanerath, who's fouled on the shot. 2 free throws coming for Roland Vanerath. First free throw is good for Vanerath. Second one misses. This is Leaf. Leaf with a drive. Floater won't fall, but it's tapped in. Bogate sends that behind Lassett Hankins. And Zhu gets called for a carry. Garnica. Leaf, back to Garnica. Owens. Trying to power his way to the basket, sends it back to Leaf. Leaf hands it to Hohenberger. He creates space for a mid-range that's off the front of the rim. Bogate goes to the floor to get the rebound and sends it to Wata, who's fouled in transition. .313 left in the first half. It's a 1-point lead for Klamath Union. Zhu. Intercepted. Bryce Owens. Tapped ahead to Bridwell. Garnica. Garnica through traffic gets fouled. Garnica makes the first free throw. Second one drops, and Red Bluff takes the lead. Bogate. Guarded by Hohenberger. Sent to Vanerath. Lassett Hankins. Wata, elbow jumper, swish. Pelicans back in front. Garnica. Owens. Traveled in the lane. And Red Bluff takes a timeout. I'm Matt Bowling. This is high school basketball on mybasin.com.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Lassett Hankins off the inbound, gets it to Vanerath. Vanerath drives, can't finish. Wata comes in for the putback. Leaf. Garnica. Owens. Hohenberger looking to venture into the lane. Nice pass to Bridwell, but he gave it right to Lassett Hankins. Bogate around the perimeter. Gives it to Lassett Hankins. He's fouled on the drive. Lassett Hankins to Wata. Bridwell went for the interception. Open three for Bogate, and he connects. Red Bluff wasn't looking. Garnica. Hohenberger. Now Bridwell. Floater won't go. Bogate. To Lassett Hankins. Drives, kicks to Zhu, who pulls a 3. He misses. Vanerath fouled, going for the steal. It's Vanerath's first foul. 51.7 seconds left in the first half. Foul on the floor. Leaf into Garnica. Out to Hohenberger. Hohenberger drives and finishes. He powered through Grafton Wata to get it back to a 4-point deficit for the Spartans. Vanerath across midcourt. 13 seconds left in the first half. Bogate. Wata. Pump fakes, dribbles over, mid-range, rattles out. And a full court heave is well short. So we end the first half with Klamath Union on top, 25-21 here at the Yreka Invitational. We'll be back for the second half on mybasin.com.
Basin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
The information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Sports was kind of what defined me as a person. I loved to play every sport I could possibly play. The Abbeys was really the family stomping ground for all of our community. Saturday afternoon soccer tournaments, we'd head over to Abbeys afterwards. And then when we got up into middle school, on our way home, we'd stop at Abbeys after basketball games. When I go home, I want to see two things when I drive through Winston. I want to see my Abbeys and I want to see my high school. And those are the two memories that stick out the most to me.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
Introducing Smith Bates Marcom Solutions, your trusted partner in marketing and communication. We specialize in crafting compelling campaigns, eye-catching graphics, and impactful branding materials.
Smith Bates is like working with dependable friends. They always help us build our professional image.
Through the innovative strategies that the team at Smith Bates suggested, we've been able to give the brand at Calor the boost that it desperately needed.
Unlock your potential with Smith Bates Marcom Solutions.
So lonely, I just sigh and moan. Seems like I've been away forever, wondering if you're coming home. I just saw your face, I know you're coming home. I swear there is no place home. And then I heard your voice. I know you're coming home. I know you're coming home.
This is where unconditional love and immeasurable happiness reside. This is home. Coldwell Banker, where home begins.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars, there are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account, to retirement planning, and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path. Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars, there are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account, the retirement planning, and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
Not corporate. At Klamath Subaru, we built our business on that simple promise. Well, that and some of the best people you're ever going to meet. Hi, I'm Rob Cedar, General Manager at Klamath Subaru. Our 62 employees make it easy for us to live up to our comfortable, not corporate philosophy. Friendly faces, easy answers, straight talk, fairness, and exceptional service. These are the things you expect. These are the things that all of our people deliver. Our management team, sales pros, certified service and body shop techs, lot attendants, and detail experts are all 100% focused on you. Local people putting their friends and neighbors first. At Klamath Subaru, that's the only way we do business. It's comfortable, not corporate. Our team members also spend hundreds of hours each year supporting local charities and events through the Subaru Love Promise. That's the kind of people they are. We're very proud of them. They're your friends, they're your neighbors, they're glad to know you, and they want you to be glad to know them too. I'm Rob, and this is what makes us comfortable.
MyBasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
the information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
MyBasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Couple minutes away from the start of the second half. Here in the boys' consolation championship at the Yreka Invitational, Klamath Union with a 25-21 lead over Red Bluff. Right now, the Henley boys and Brookings Harbor are currently deep into the third quarter. And the Hornets lead the Bruins 29-26. You can also watch that game on mybasin.com. Josh Eldridge is on the call there. Our final game of the day and of the tournament will be at 3 o'clock when the Henley girls take on Del Norte. And we'll try to repeat as Yreka Invitational champions. Look at how these teams got to this point. Klamath Union lost their opener to Del Norte, 62-51, or 54 rather. They beat Brookings Harbor 65-36 yesterday. Red Bluff lost their opener to Yreka 62-60 and beat Henley 52-30 yesterday. Taken away by Vanerath. Ahead to Peterson, who's too strong on the layup. Garnica. Leaf to Garnica. Stevens. Mid-range, too long from Bryce Owens. They get it back. Going to work on Bogate and one. Cooper sides. That's a way to start the second half for Red Bluff. And Sides completes the and one. This is Peterson. Guarded by Garnica. Over to Bogate now. Bogate disrupted, gets it back. Fires ahead to Wata, who powers in for the layup. Sides. Tapped over to Stevens, taken away by Lassett Hankins. 3 off the mark for Vanerath. This is Sides. Hands it to Garnica. Garnica, elbow jumper, won't go. Fired ahead to Wata. Wata, offensive foul. Leaf. Underneath, turnaround shot, bounces off the rim, and is rebounded by Lassett Hankins. Vanerath to Wata, back to Vanerath. Finds space, can't finish through contact. Stevens. Leaf. Baseline drive, and Garnica is fouled. Underneath, foul called. That's going to be a shooting foul. Bryce Stevens. Bryce Owens, rather, will have 2 shots. He misses the first. Owens makes the second free throw. 2-point game. Lassett Hankins gets bumped. Vanerath. Lassett Hankins. Peterson sends it to Vanerath. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Peterson near midcourt. Wata for 3. No good. Rebound. Tap to Peterson. He loses his handle on it. And it's Red Bluff ball. Leaf taken away momentarily by Vanerath, but he gets it back. Now Bridwell. Leaf for three, short off the rim. Lassett Hankins in transition gets fouled. Vanerath, elbow jumper, won't go. Ahead to Bridwell. Outside Sears. 3 for Garnica rattles in. And the Spartans are back on top. Peterson's fouled. .354 left in the third quarter. Vanerath. Wata. Almost lost it. And Klamath Union takes a timeout. Pelicans trailing by 1. 3:38 left in the third quarter. Here on mybasin.com.
MyBasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
The information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
MyBasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
(28-27). Red Bluff leads with 3:38 to go in the third quarter. It's the boys' consolation championship here at the Yreka Invitational. Peterson. Will stay with Klamath Union. Peterson across midcourt to Bogate. Vanerath for three. Won't go, but a foul is called. Is that going to be shooting or on the floor? Looks like on the floor. Both teams now with 4 fouls apiece. Inbound to Lassett Hankins. Kick to Wata for a three. Bounces out. Bridwell in transition. Up top, Sears. Underneath, blocked. Lassett Hankins is there. I'll say it was last off of Red Bluff, so Klamath Union will get possession. Bogate. Lassett Hankins. Wata. Bogate. And Ryan Ross is going to get called for the foul on Lassett Hankins. So that'll be 2 free throws for Malcolm Lassett-Hankins, with Klamath Union now in the bonus. Makes the first one. Second one goes, Pelicans back in front. Sears. Foul on the floor. But again, 2 shots with both teams now in the bonus. First free throw is good for Jonathan Sears. Second one drops, and the Spartans are back on top. Tilden Kaufman stepped out of bounds. Bridwell, baseline drive, short on the layup. Lassett-Hankins ahead to Wata. Wata, he's too strong on that layup. Turnover in transition and a foul. Two free throws for Roland Vanerath. This has turned into a free throw contest with 2:23 left in the third quarter. Vanerath misses the first one. Caden Leaf checks in for Jarrett Bridwell. Vanerath goes 0 for 2. Leaf trying to back him down, well short. Into Lassett-Hankins. Kaufman drives baseline, pass tipped out. Wata, he'll drive baseline and he'll finish through a defender. Klamath Union retakes the lead. Ahead to Hohenberger. Trying to drive on Wata, sends it out to Stevens. Stevens is blocked by Wata. Kaufman. Lassett-Hankins kicks it to Zhu. Back to Lassett-Hankins, now Kaufman. Zhu, Lassett-Hankins, open three, missed it. Vanerath goes down, trying to get past Caden Leaf, now picks him up. Up top, Sears. Sears looking for a lane, fouled. 60 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. And once again, Red Bluff will have a chance to take the lead with free throws. One for two. Game is tied. Vanerath making moves. Gives it to Wataw. Lassett Hankins. Vanerath. Shu. Kaufman. Lassett Hankins pulls a three. Fouled. 3 free throws coming for Malcolm Lassett Hankins. That's the 4th foul on Eli Hohenberger. Lassett Hankins misses the first 2 free throws. Makes one. Other way, a jumper misses for Sides. Ahead to Wataw. Wataw finds his way to the basket and underneath the reverse layup. My goodness, what a play by Wataw. They're going to call a foul. That's an and one. Grafton Wataw with a huge bucket for Klamath Union, and he completes the and one. Like, they gave him 2 free throws. .7 seconds. 2 free throws for Red Bluff. Sides misses the first. Sides misses both. Contested ball underneath. And a travel is called with 1.5 seconds remaining. Lassett Hankins sends it to Kaufman. Kaufman had it poked away from him by Leaf, so he won't get a shot off. But Klamath Union takes a 36-31 lead into the fourth quarter. I'm Matt Bowling. This is high school basketball on mybasin.com.
Introducing Smith Bates Marcom Solutions, your trusted partner in marketing and communication. We specialize in crafting compelling campaigns, eye-catching graphics, and impactful branding materials.
Smith Bates is like working with dependable friends. They always help us build our professional image.
Through the innovative strategies that the team at Smith Bates suggested, we've been able to give the brand at Calor the boost that it desperately needed.
Unlock your potential with Smith Bates Marcom Solutions.
Klamath Union 36, Red Bluff 31. Here in the Yreka Invitational Boys Consolation Championship game. 8 minutes to decide this one. The Pelicans turn it over off the inbound, and Zachary Stevens lays it in. They get into Vanerath. Bogate. Ahead to Wata. Able to keep it in. Lassett Hankins keeps it from being a backcourt violation. Wata stepped on the baseline. But a couple Pelicans showing off their athleticism on that last sequence. Stevens into Leaf. Leaf sends for a three that's destroyed by Wata. He sent that one into the Red Bluff bench. Sears. Drive and the pull-up by Sides, who got hit on the head by Wata and will shoot 2 free throws. Sides goes 2 for 2 from the line. Wata pushes ahead to Bogate. Bogate loses it. It's going to end up as a tie-up. And the possession arrow points to Red Bluff. Inbound to Sears. Sears finds a lane, can't finish at the rim. Wata to Lassett Hankins. Vanerath. Wata again. Peterson. Bogate. Vanerath. Peterson looking for space, pulls a 3 off the backboard. Rebound tap to Ryan Ross. Spartans can go back in front on this possession, but there's a foul on the floor. Stevens to Garnica. Sides. 3 for Ross, won't go. Put back, rattles in for Stevens. Red Bluff takes the lead, 5:50 to go. And Peterson draws a foul. Bogate to Lassett Hankins, creates space for a three, bounces out. Vanerath hustles in for the rebound and fouled as he went up from underneath. Vanerath misses. Went 0 for 2 on his previous trip to the line. He misses again. Red Bluff still in front. 37-36, 5:20 to go. A three bounces out. Peterson in trouble. Tie-up is called, but possession arrow points to KU. Vanerath. Cross midcourt. Turned over. Lob results in a foul. Free throws coming for Ryan Ross. In and out goes that free throw. Another one rattles out. Putback won't go. Another chance for the Spartans. A three is off the rim. Loose ball underneath, and finally they get one to go. Klamath Union down 3 now. They almost turn it over again, but Stevens fouls Peterson. Foul count now even at 3 apiece. It's the third on Stevens. Lassett Hankins gets it into Peterson. Wata almost had it stolen from him. Back to Bogate. Lassett Hankins. Vanerath. Peterson. Three for Wata, rattles out. Foul on the rebound. It is going to be on Vanerath. That's his fourth. Ross to inbound. Gets it to Garnica. And the Spartans will take a timeout. They lead 39-36 with 3:54 to go here on mybasin.com.
Sports was kind of what defined me as a person. I loved to play every sport I could possibly play. The Abbeys was really the family stomping ground for all of our community. Saturday afternoon soccer tournaments, we'd head over to Abbeys afterwards. And then when we got up into middle school, on our way home, we'd stop at Abbeys after basketball games. When I go home, I want to see two things when I drive through Winston. I want to see my Abbeys and I want to see my high school. And those are the two memories that stick out the most to me.
About midway through the fourth quarter here in the boys' consolation championship. It's been a back and forth contest here between Red Bluff and Klamath Union. Spartans currently lead by 3. Bridwell to inbound. Garnica. Down low. Sides gets it to fall. Tough bucket there going against Bogate. Wata on the other end. Reverse layup through 2 defenders. Misses, but he's fouled. Wata makes the first free throw. And gets it back to a 1-possession game. Looks like Ed Case will now take a timeout for Klamath Union. 3:31 to go here on mybasin.com.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
During the Les Schwab Founders Celebration Sale, save up to $150 instantly on select sets of 4 tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
.331 left in this game. Red Bluff trying to hold on to a 3-point lead. Bridwell into the paint, loses it. Vanerath finds Peterson, sends it out to Bogate. Now Lassett Hankins. Nice dish to Peterson, but he loses it going for the layup. It was sent out of bounds by Red Bluff, though. Wata, Vanerath, Peterson, Lassett Hankins, down low Wata. Reverse, banks in. Off the side of the rim, and it's a 1-point game. Tight defense there by Lassett Hankins. It's going to force an inbound. 2:38 on the clock. Garnica. Leaf. Garnica. Bridwell. Garnica. Bridwell fires cross court to Leaf. Now down low. Ryan Ross shot that almost behind his back. And Red Bluff back up 3. Lassett Hankins. Tawata. 2 minutes to go. Peterson too strong on the layup. Garnica. And Red Bluff calls timeout. 1:47 to go. Spartans up 43-40 here on mybasin.com.
Basin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
the information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
A 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And Red Bluff has possession, leading 43-40. Garnica. Stevens. Garnica. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Pass to Owens. 3 for Stevens. Comes up short. Air ball means Klamath Union gets possession off the shot clock violation. Lassett Hankins to Bogate. Peterson. Vanerath. He's bumped. And that puts Klamath Union in the bonus and gets Stevens his 4th foul. Vanerath for 2 free throws. He misses the first one. A 1:02 remaining. And the second one bounces in. Klamath Union needs a stop here. Garnica. Driving into the paint, gets it to go off the glass. Huge bucket for the Spartans. Wata underneath, couldn't find the hoop. And Klamath Union is going to have to foul. And we've got a full timeout called by Red Bluff. Firmly in control of this one. They lead 45-41 with 34.7 on the clock. A reminder that the next game we air after this one will be the girls' championship game between Henley and Del Norte. That's scheduled for a 3 o'clock start, although it may end up being a bit later, as we've fallen a bit behind schedule here on the main court. Hornets girls trying to repeat as Yreka Invitational champions. Ryan Ross inbounding for Red Bluff. Gets it to Garnica. Garnica's fouled by Peterson and will head to the free throw line. Chance to stretch this to a 6-point lead with 30.7 on the clock. He makes the first free throw. Second one rattles in. Klamath Union has to go quickly. Peterson pulls a three, misses. Ross grabs the rebound. And he only needs one to effectively put this game on ice. 17.3 seconds remaining. Ross misses the first free throw. Oh for 2. Ahead to Peterson. Pelicans have to hurry. Lassett Hankins for 3. Buries it. 8 seconds, clock ticking. They do foul. 3.9 seconds. Once again, though, given the situation, Red Bluff really only needs one of these free throws to ice this game. 3.9 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Caden Leaf. He misses the first one. Big free throw here. No good. Wata the rebound. Wata! Just missed. Grafton Wata could have forced overtime from near midcourt. But Red Bluff hangs on for a 47-44 win in the boys' consolation championship here at the Yreka Invitational. I'm Matt Bowling. We appreciate those of you who tuned in to our early games, and we hope to see you back on mybasin.com for the girls' championship between Henley and Del Norte. Scheduled again for a 3 o'clock start, but will likely be a little later. Either way, you can find the link on mybasin.com.